What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Sean Ford, aka Big Kill Streak. You could go check out my music on my other channel at Big Kill Streak, but that's only if you want to. Tonight, we'll be reacting to a video from a channel called All About Survival, because I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it's all about survival, aka blah blah blah, whatever, da 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 da. I'm just being annoying at this point, I know. Yeah, 5 guns that only idiots will buy in 2023. So, like I've always told you, I'm watching these at the same time as you, and I want to see what guns only idiots will buy in 2023. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started.
Hello guys, welcome back. We have just discussed a lot about the best carry guns, but it just occurred to me, why not make a video on some of the worst carry guns that I have tried over the years? While the market offers plenty of good guns, there are some that are straight out trash. Do not get me wrong. Some of these guns might serve some purpose, but as far as their use as concealed carry is concerned, these guns are jokes.
He's singing in an abandoned house
the purpose of a concealed carry gun is to protect you should a hostile situation arise. And if a gun fails to do that, it simply fails the users. There are some boxes that a concealed carry gun must check to be effective when the situation demands. Imagine being in a hostile situation and finding out that the gun can only hold 2 rounds.
By the way, you can always tell a fake gun because it has a bunch of screw holes in it, because it's a toy.
And it is just one of the features that a gun must check. Several other elements must also be considered while getting a concealed carry gun. So, I have compiled a list of some of the worst guns that are available and market themselves as concealed carry. I have passed various guns through the sieve of practicality, and a number of them could not make it. However, for some reason or another, I believe the guns had some use apart from being just decorative pieces. The guns that I'm going to mention next have absolutely no use. Sure, the designs of some guns are cool, but they simply do not suffice. Let's just get to the 5 worst carry guns that everyone should avoid in 2023.
All about survival.
Number 1, Derringers. Let me start off with Derringers, which seem to be a hybrid of a shotgun and revolver packed in a compact size.
Trying to carry a Derringer.
At a glance, these are some of the unique handguns that have ever existed, and quite tempting, to be honest. These are cool handguns, but that is all there is to know about them. Sure, some of you might argue that they offer
this is cool for like a stripper, maybe.
And yes, they do. Bond Arms manufactures some weirdo off of you, maybe. Derringers. Since the design of these handguns is fundamentally flawed,
are like novelty
there's no point in discussing the caliber they can accommodate. Whether it is a 22 LR or 45
I guess if you wanted to hide one in your butt,
is all you get is 2 rounds.
Airport.
You cannot do much with 2 rounds, even if you are a brilliant marksman.
Yeah, obviously
Okay,
not.
yes, reloading is simple and does not take much time, but would you carry spare ammo with you at all times? I bet your answer is no. Even if you somehow manage to convince yourself that you can carry spare ammo with you, let me break it to you. My friends, this is not ideal even then. You see, it features a single action trigger, tiny grips, and a super short barrel. It is a recipe for disaster in a hostile situation. Forget about the follow-up shot. The insane recoil on the first shot makes it very difficult to hit the target dead center. Essentially, you have a gun that chambers just 2 rounds, and because of the insane recoil, it is difficult to shoot the target.
Somebody's on top of you.
What does that leave you with?
That's all you got.
The cool design.
That'll get them off you.
Trust your life with such a design.
At least I think it would.
But at least I will never take these guns out as I step outside the house. Number 2, big Magnums. There is no denying the fact that shooting with powerful revolvers such as 44 Magnum or 454 Castle is fun.
You might be able to get away with it.
Makes them a great weapon when you go out for a hike or a night out in the wilderness. You can always trust these weapons.
Yeah, they're like bear guns.
From beasts, including bears. Yes, the recoil can be somewhat challenging to manage, but that comes along with insane power. While these guns are great at defending yourself against animal attacks, I do not think they will make an ideal choice for daily carry. In fact, they make some of the worst concealed carry weapons. For starters, these are too big, which makes them hard to conceal, And
Yeah,
then
I
there's
mean,
a
I have a
problem with weight.
concealable.
You cannot possibly carry them all day long without experiencing fatigue. Furthermore, while the Magnum poses incredible stopping power, you
I have
do
a
not
concealable
necessarily want to
Magnum,
use it on another person.
but
And the recoil?
it's not enough
Yes,
rounds
it
for me.
seems
That's
fun
my
on the
thing.
range, but trust
Only
me,
6 rounds.
you
Even
do
if I
not
carry
want that
speed
while you are
loaders,
in a hostile
like,
situation.
I don't
People
know.
with a thing for the wheeled gun can try a Ruger LCR in 327 Federal Magnum. It is a rather sleek
Don't
weapon
get me wrong,
which,
I got
along
enough
with its
aim.
light weight, makes a decent concealed carry.
You only need to hit
Like
a
most
couple of
wheeled
them,
guns,
but
it can
still.
hold 6 rounds of 327, which I know is not enough, but that is what you have to work with if you cannot compromise on the type of handgun. Number 3. Rifle caliber pistols. As a gun enthusiast, I have heard some very ridiculous ideas.
Come on, this is too
including
easy.
the one that
It's
suggests
like me
carrying
saying
an
I shouldn't
AR-15
carry
style
a
pistol
crossbow as a
concealed carry.
concealed carry.
My man also explained exactly how, including always carrying
thought
a
he was
backpack
going to
designed specifically
name,
to
like,
carry that
different
weapon. I have never
pistols
been able
and
to
their
wrap my head
dependability
around
and
that.
shit.
But what I believe takes this madness to the next
This
level
stuff is
rifle caliber pistols such as Part 1 by Heiser Defense. It chambers in .45 Colt or .410, weighs around 21, and features compact dimensions. People who have little to no understanding of a
Weighs
gun's
around
ballistics
21
might not
what,
find
21
anything
pounds?
wrong with it. But let me tell you that it is not just the ammo that makes the rifles as effective as they are. There are a number of other factors at play, and the most important of them is the length of the barrel. You see,
Are you
the
even
longer the
allowed to
barrel,
concealed
the
carry
greater
any of this
velocity
stuff?
it generates for the bullet inside it.
And I mean,
so by
like these
reducing it to the size of a pistol, you're
pistol
killing a rifle's
caliber.
potential in the first place. To top it all off, it is a single-shot pistol. At this point, I do not have to tell you how problematic that is. I could talk for hours about how pointless the gun is, but to put it in a nutshell, it is a novelty, and one should not trust one's life with a novelty. Number 4, surplus handguns. A surplus market is a decent option for people looking for an
Surplus
affordable solution for
handguns.
personal defense. So, why do I have it enlisted for the worst concealed carry? Well, when I say surplus handguns, I'm not talking about surplus 1911s such as the Makarovs and some Berettas. They are all decent handguns. I'm talking about guns like the Tokarev TT-33 and CZ-52s. Several reports have emerged relating to problems,
Who would
including
even carry
reliability
this
and
shit?
accidental discharges. The TT-33 and CZ-52s are especially notorious when it comes to safety. As per a decent number of accounts, the TT-33 is not drop safe, and CZ-52s have fired when decocked. You are getting a weapon to defend yourself against the potential dangers, not to get killed by
kind
it.
of bullshit.
Furthermore, another major problem with surplus handguns is the sourcing of quality ammunition since it is not readily available. This again renders the weapon moot because you do not have ammo to feed it with. Magazines of these weapons are often
mean, at that
faulty,
point, you may as
and
well
most
just
of them
buy a
have
modern
capacities
pistol.
that are not in line with modern requirements. As for the price point, yes, there was a time when there was a great difference between the prices of new weapons and those from surplus markets. But as of now, different brands have narrowed that gap down. You can now get a decent concealed carry handgun at about the same price as you get at the surplus market. And any sane person will prefer a new handgun over an already
I'm
used
not
one.
buying none of these.
Number 5,
Cartoon prop
410
guns.
revolvers. You know how 410 revolvers got very popular a few years back? Guess what? Some companies have started producing a compact versions of these revolvers and are marketing them as concealed carry.
I saw the judge at
Worst
the last
part?
gun show.
They are also chambered in .45 Colts, and by now, I do not have to tell you what exactly a powerful round in a delicate frame means. For starters, it is not accurate thanks to all the recoil that a powerful round like .45 Colt generates. Secondly, the grip of these revolvers is too tiny. We often talk about how the pinky fingers leave hanging with concealed carry handguns. Well, with these revolvers, almost half of your hand is left hanging. And to be honest, I do not think these
Are you
guns,
sure?
especially the ones made
guess it
with
depends on how you
polymer,
hold it.
are even safe. Like the Par 1 discussed above, I consider such revolvers a novelty as well. And again, you do not want your life to depend on a novelty. That is all for this video. I hope it has been
I
an
mean, I carry a
informative and
Taurus,
fun
not a
ride.
Judge.
Let me know your thoughts in the
I carry a
comments
Taurus
section.
856.
And as always, I will see you in the next one.
But I don't know. All right. There you have it, people. Tell me what y'all think. No offense to the channel, I didn't like that video very much. It was kind of obvious. Like, obviously I'm not gonna carry a fucking, what is basically half a rifle as a concealed carry, or a giant ass revolver, or an old pistol, or whatever else little shit he had on there. Like I said during the video itself, I thought it was gonna be like specific types of pistols or types of guns that weren't good for maybe concealed carry or any other reason. The video's labeled fucking, what? 5 guns only idiots will buy in 2023. Yeah, you'd have to be a pretty big fucking idiot to buy any, well, I wouldn't say to buy any of those guns, but to buy most of those guns if the intention is to concealed carry it. I mean, come on, bro. Whatever the case is, y'all just have a fantastical day and night. Thank you.
Stash, I'ma make it stay. Shorty let me smash, whoa, shorty let me smash. She gon' suck me while I'm driving, I hope I don't crash. I feel like the Flash, I'ma run it back fast. I just got this Mag, boy, you better back. And that SRT, I don't fuck with scat pack. Me and Nero